Craft, design, and launch NFTs effortlessly across multiple blockchains. From generating high-quality visuals to enhancing audio, scripting, and minting digital assets, Call AI's advanced tools empower creators of all kinds, developers, designers, artists, and innovators alike. Now available on mobile, Call AI brings everything you need into one seamless platform, giving you the power to create anytime, anywhere.
Click the link at the. All right, so Sexy Red did an interview on Big Boy's Neighborhood, and she was talking about some of the perceived hate that she is allegedly getting from the industry and from people around the industry. I'm gonna play what she said, then I'm gonna break the whole situation down.
I feel like I ain't gonna fake it. I said this though. I feel like I'm the most hated female rapper. Like they hate on me the most. I get a lot of love, but I know when they be hating on me. They be hating on me. It be like little inside shit. I be like they hating on me. They trying to put me down. Like I be feeling like is y'all sending like people to come in under her? Like y'all trying to put like you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I feel like it's some hidden agendas, and I know like motherfuckers
Do
hate
you
me for
feel
real.
like that's straight from like spectators, or do you feel like that's somebody in
It
the
could be
business?
labels.
Oh,
Could
gotcha.
be I just be feeling like motherfuckers trying to bring me. Like they don't like seeing me win.
Yeah.
And I be seeing people say that in the comments. They be like, "Why y'all hate her so much? What do she do to y'all?"
All right, so that's Sexy Red. That's her, speaking on people coming at her. Let me tell you why I think this is going on. Why I know why this is going on. First and foremost, right? And this is just one of the reasons. You got a lip gloss line out that is marketed to children, right? A few names: Coochie Juice, Booty Hole Brown, Nut, Pee Hole Pink, Yellow Discharge, Gonorrhea, Blue Balls, and SCX on my period. Now, if you want to go and dig into her demographic, let's just go into her demographic. Let's just say, all right, we're going to look into her demographic. Her demographic is as young as 11 years old, all the way up to maybe 50, right? So and we talked about this before, but let's talk about it again. You talking about the hate you're getting, and people should be furious. We should be outraged. People should be picketing. People should be. Back in the day, they used to put the CDs in the street and run them over with one of them little rolling steamroller, whatever they call it, joints. It should be anarchy. Like, I'm surprised more people are not outraged. But not only that, but what you represent, your persona, what you're promoting. It's not no hate. It's just people being concerned. And then I get it. Like, it starts in the household, 100%. Yes, it starts in the household. I'll never argue with that. But in the same breath, if we're going to say that, okay, a lot of our homes, not most, but a lot of our homes are fatherless. The parents got to work 2 or 3 jobs. The streets is raising the kids, the rappers is raising the kids. And shouldn't there be some accountability from these artists and these labels for the message that they're projecting out there? Or is it all just about money? See, that's the same attitude that destroys our community and in turn destroys our family and in turn destroys our race. That's the crab in the barrel. I'm doing for self. I'm getting it. I forget everybody else. Now, it's no problem doing for self, but when you're doing for self and it's affecting the whole, and you're destroying or you're contributing to destroying the whole, then you become now the enemy of the people. You become the enemy now because now, if I do have an agenda, if I'm trying to help the kids, if I'm trying to keep them out of trouble, if I'm trying to get them into programs and you know uh, preach a positive message, I got this 304 or whatever, running around talking about SEX on a period and booty hole brown and introducing them to language they should be nowhere near at that age. 11-year-old, 12-year-old. They shouldn't be hearing this from their favorite artists, got them doing these provocative dances, got them dressing all crazy, thinking that you should be sleeping around and messing with this one and that one and all this stuff that contributes to the downfall of our race. You know, it was a book out there called The ISIS Papers, I think one of the greatest books ever read. And Dr. Frances Cress Welsing, you know, she talks about these different images, and she predicted all of this way back in the early 70s. She talked about, how how the women would turn into men and the men would turn into women, and the over sexualization, what this would all lead to, how we treat each other, how we engage each other, right? She talked about all this. Now you see it, like this is this, the part that I understand the most about this is that this is America. Like this, he's a microcosm of some people in our community. That's who Sexy Red is. It's not isolated. I'm not gonna put a percentage on it, but she is a percentage of women are like her. Percentage of young women are like her. Now it's not all on her. I'm never dumping it all on her shoulders. But just think about it. Like you've took this shit to a whole nother level. Like even think about like a little Kim, right? And even with the advent of social media, it makes it even worse. Because when I grew up, you would see little Kim on MTV, maybe BET. You had to get a Source magazine or XSL magazine or something to see these chicks. Or if something happened on the news, you would see like a clip, award show or something like that. It wasn't every day in your face. So yes, little Kim was wilding out. Foxy and all them was doing their thing, but it was in a capsule. It was in a way where it wasn't in your face every day, right? It was the word I'm looking for, isolated to a certain, yeah, you could put you heard the song, you heard the, I heard the music, and you heard the different sexual innuendos, and even with male rappers, not about female rappers, it was not, but it was just, all right, you just heard it. Now you get to see it. Now they're promoting lipstick with all these different wild names and stuff like that. Lip gloss, excuse me. And it's all for profit. And she is old enough. She ain't no 20, like 18-year-old. This girl damn near 30. So it's not that people hate you. They hate what you represent. They dislike, I should say, what you represent. You represent the downfall, the lowest form of women in our community. Even though we got so much beautiful people, regular people that work mad jobs, doctors, lawyers, entrepreneurs, judges. We got all this stuff that represent us in a positive manner. They put you out there as a representation of us. Ain't cool. You want to be you, but don't influence our children. Don't negatively influence our children to be on that slut stuff that you want. People gotta speak up about it. They gotta say something about it. You have to. It's your duty. It's your obligation. No different than saying something about the drill rappers and gangster rap and people like C. Dolores Tucker. I think that's, I might have said the what you call it wrong or whatever the case may be. But people that spoke out about this music early on because they knew the effect that it would have ultimately down the line. So I'm gonna digress. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Um, Again, she's a human being, and it's not because people are trying to hate her because of it's what you represent. It's bigger than you, Sexy Red. But that's my thoughts. Hit the thumbs up button, leave a comment.